That was a huge gasp.
That's
Yes.
that's probably the coolest scene in the whole thing to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know,
The opening, they did a great
because
job with that.
they really did. I mean, and having that as being the opening scene, I think just it, set it it set the pace for it, the whole thing.
the,
Can you guess what we're referring to in that tease clip? Well, keep listening, geeks, and you'll find out soon. Hey, Disney geeks, Curtis Stone here, host of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. This week we're hanging out with two of our good pals from the Disney podcasting world, Scott and Karen from the Mickey Files podcast. This one is just plain fun. These two are practically Disney World locals. Scott's cast member. Karen is helping lead the travel agency World with Royal Escapes. And together they bring that perfect mix of Disney knowledge, Disney stories, Disney food opinions, and just enough geeky detail to make us all very happy. We start with a day we shared together at Epcot, hanging out in the DVC lounge, catching some live music, and getting a special early look at... You'll just have to wait to find out. And from there, we go all over the place. Now, if you're thinking about planning your next Disney vacation in some epic universe, my wife, Margita, and our good friend Auntie Judy are the traveling tiaras, your trusted Disney travel planners. Whether you're booking Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Universal, or beyond, they'll help you plan a smart, stress-free vacation from start to finish. Are you already booked? No problem. You can transfer your reservation to us and still get expert tips, strategy, and support. And it's a great way to support the show. Get started by emailing them travelingtiaras@gmail.com or reach out on Facebook Messenger. And right now, there are great opportunities for upcoming travel. So it's a perfect time to start planning. Actually, it's always a great time to start planning. And maybe that's why you listen to the show. To everyone who books or transfers through the Traveling Tiaras, thank you. We really appreciate it more than you know. Now, this episode is packed with our experience riding multiple times during a cast preview. A look inside DVC lounges at Epcot and Magic Kingdom. Scott and Karen's current Disney favorites from boardwalk stays to fireworks cruises. Underrated Disney gems like Tiffin's People Mover, Little Mermaid, and even a Fort Wilderness Segway tour. I thought that was really cool. A fun peek into what cast members do to create those unexpected pixie dust moments. And a whole lot of Disney Cruise Line talk, including Palo Brunch, fireworks at sea, and why Disney cruising hits people so emotionally. And that's not all. We sneak in Raglan Road, Yachtsman Steakhouse, Chefs de France, Citricos, and Palo into the conversation. Well, let's head to Epcot, jump into a DVC lounge, soar across America, talk Disney favorites, and geek out with Scott and Karen. I'm so glad I made friends, becoming a podcaster, going to Disney World with my wife. She makes friends too. And I got a couple of our pals going out there. They're shaking their head up and down. Please give a warm Geek and Family welcome to Scott and Karen from the Mickey Files podcast. Hey, guys.
Howdy.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, pretty wonderful.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm so glad I get to see you guys every time. Seems like every time I'm in Disney World.
Yeah, just about.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it is such a long drive for us,
Yes, you guys are locals. Pretty
Ish.
much. Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
67 miles,
I'm jealous.
give or take.
It kind of explains why I wanted to have you guys on besides being pals. And we got together. We're going to talk a little bit about our day in Epcot. I've got some Disney things we're loving right now, at least what you guys are loving right now, because you go so often. And Scott being a cast member, can I talk about anything cast member related, Scott?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I just I have to say I don't speak for the company.
Yeah.
That's right. He does
Everything
not.
my opinion.
We'll only talk about the good things.
And I don't know any secrets now because Big Thunder is open.
Yeah, a lot of the
All
things.
the secrets I knew are now public knowledge.
But that's a good. We'll talk about those too. There's 3 of them that recently reimagined,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and Karen has a new adventure going on right now.
Yes, I do.
I haven't really caught up. I don't think we even talked about it when we got together. We had plenty of time. We were chatting in the DVC lounge. How's the travel agency going?
It's going well. It's going well. We're really getting up and going now. I mean, obviously the Traveling Tiaras are part of the agency, the Royal Escapes Travel Company, which we're very thrilled that Judy and Margita are with us. We also have what 6 other agent, 6 other agents with us. So it's good. Mandy and I are really, I think we got things pretty organized, starting to actually flow pretty well now. So yeah, I'm glad of how it's going.
I love it.
She's the brains behind it. That's for sure.
You guys are very organized, I'm hearing too. So that's something we're not
Yes.
used to, and we're excited. Well, I mean, we built friendships over the years, and now that you guys are doing this, I think Margita and Judy really appreciate you guys.
Well, good. We appreciate them too. We really do. I mean, they have a, wealth of knowledge with it too, and their experience. And, I'm still newer at it. I mean, I've been at 3 years now. I mean, between Judy and Margita and Mandy, I mean, that's umpteen years of experience. So, I think it's a good relationship, and I think it's a good way to go.
How much experience can they have? They're all so young.
Yeah, they are.
Well, you got a lot of great in the park experiences, which I want to talk to you about. And we'll start with, I was so excited when Scott reached out to me while we were there and invited us to a special event. I was a little bit disappointed. I knew we were going to be close because we're DVC or annual pass, whatever kind of little before the scenes openings they usually will invite you to. Sometimes they're hard to get into, but Scott, thank you so much for inviting us over to do the cast member early entry into Soarin' over America. And we'll talk about that. But even before that, talk about the DVC lounge, because that's where we kind of hung out. I don't know. I was thinking about this. I'm not sure everybody knows about that little spot. There's one in Magic Kingdom and one in Epcot.
Right.
Go ahead.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah. You're the one with the card.
I'm the one with the card. So the DVC lounge is actually up inside above Figment. So there's a stairwell there, and people don't realize what that staircase goes to is it goes up to the DVC lounge. So they actually refurbed it about 2 years ago. They fixed the elevator finally.
No.
And they've redone the lounge, and now they're making it, actually, I think they're just making it a little bit more fun, more inviting. So the lounge is really nice. It's go ahead.
There wasn't while we were there, but there are typically character meets.
It's the membership beyond thing.
Oh, is it like the
Yeah.
after hours kind of thing?
It's the after with the membership beyond. They have from 5:30 to 8:30. They close the lounge at 5 p.m. and 5:30 to 8:30 they have characters. They have extra special snacks up there, and then they have a PhotoPass photographer, and you can come up there and relax and meet some characters.
So the membership beyond thing is kind of cool. It's $99, I think, still.
Yeah.
You have to be a what we used to call blue card holder, whatever that is now, membership magic eligible or something like that.
Right.
But it gets you priority entry into the DVC lounge. It gets you, is it PhotoPass or Magic Memory Maker, I guess?
For 30 days, I think.
Which that in itself is $99, so you might as well do that.
Right. There's some other benefits. A lot of them don't apply to us, so we don't use them.
Right.
I just know it's relaxing that we can get out of the sun and get a freestyle few drinks. And
yeah, they have Coke Freestyle.
Yeah, those are the only places that have the freestyle. Well, no, Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach have them.
And I think there's a hotel, one of the resorts.
Yeah.
they're showing up in the resorts.
Yeah.
think so. But that's
Yeah, but it's really nice, and they have charging stations. They outlets to be able to plug your charge your phones and your battery chargers and everything there. It's really nice.
Oreos and potato chips.
Yeah, Oreos and potato chips. Yep. And they really don't say you have a time limit. I mean, if it's really busy, they may, but they've never asked us to leave. And
Mm-mm.
I've stayed there for a couple of hours.
Yeah, we were in the one in Magic Kingdom, McKinn's Mile House,
Yeah.
quite a while one day because it started raining right as we got in there.
Right. So we stayed.
Yeah.
So
good perk. And that was
yes.
that day in Epcot that we spent. I was thinking about this. It's if I were to pick a favorite day, how to spend a favorite day, that had all the parts to it.
Mhm.
So we hung out, had a good time there. Margie and I went over to see the Spinners in concert in the American Pavilion. Well, you guys, I'm not sure what you guys did after that.
We went to Command Performance.
Oh, you did?
Went and
Okay,
watched
yeah.
Command
That's right.
Performance, yeah.
I like
Yeah.
them too.
Mm-hmm.
We always talk about music. We're both, I know Scott and I
Yeah.
seem to have some similar interests in music. And yeah, I really like the Command. I think you were telling me, was it you, Scott, and I confirmed this. Tony Ann mentioned it when I was interviewed by her and Dave, that the performers in Command Performance also perform as other bands.
Yes.
Yeah, they go by as the Spasmatics, the M80s, the Hooligans.
Yep.
I think there's something else. And it just kind of depends. So the M80s, they're an 80s band, and Command Performance, they're, British invasion stuff. And
Right. I'm not even sure what they play with the Hooligans.
They're all real. I really enjoy them. I always said they're like the best band that they've ever
Mhm.
had over at the UK Pavilion. So
yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see them. I was a little disappointed just walking by. But yes, it's Soarin' Over America. I thought I was going to miss it until Scott messaged me and invited. And we were supposed to have a time period between 7 and 8, I believe it was. But I said, hey, let's get on over there a little bit early. I think we got there about 20 minutes early, and to our nice surprise was let right in.
Yeah.
And then I let right in again and
Then
let right in
again.
It's kind of, I want to say we saw it 3 times, if I'm counting right.
Yep.
And that was probably an hour and I wonder why it took so long. I was thinking about that later.
So it was about an hour and 20 minutes for us to do it.
Yeah.
3 times. Now we did have a bathroom break in between a couple of them.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we wanted to wait for B, so we had to wait.
Yeah, we
One
did. For
cycle,
B1, we
yeah.
waited a ride.
Yeah.
Because there really wasn't a big line. It was very nice
No.
to.
Until you got to where you split off to whatever concourse, there wasn't a line. We never
Right.
stopped walking.
Right.
I may have walked more in that line than I did all day.
I don't know. I guess I don't want to give any spoilers, but the beginning scene is a little different. Is there some way you can explain that without giving it away? Do you remember the opening before you go into the ride?
Yeah. So actually we just recorded on this week
Yeah.
and a few days ago, and I was just watching one of the ride videos, so I know it pretty well.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you do it without? I mean, to be honest with you, it's been open now a week, and there's about 11 bajillion videos of it online. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a very Florida thing, especially right now.
Yes.
It's
a
very Florida
thing.
and it is very loud.
Very loud, but it's very awe-inspiring.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about when you said, oh, okay. Hold that thought. I'm talking about before you get in there.
Talking about the very beginning before we even.
Oh, you're
The
talking
pre-show.
about the safety video.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, Patrick Warburton upgraded it.
Yes.
Updated it slightly.
Yes.
I like the twist he had on it. That's a good way to put it.
Thought it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
It was fantastic.
He had a good upgrade. And he had, I heard people were shocked. They loved that
Okay.
opening.
So the second and third time we wrote it, everybody laughed and clapped and was loud about it. And it made me realize how shockingly quiet about it everybody was the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, if you think back, the first time we did it, it came on the screen, and like the four of us were like, "Oh, that's cool," and like nobody else said a word.
Right.
It is
Then
interesting.
the next two times, everybody went crazy as soon as it happened.
But also on the ride, the people were a lot more interactive on the second and third ride too.
Mhm.
So I think it was the group of that area that we had.
Yeah,
It's like going to the Country Bears, having a different experience based on the crowd that's there.
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Good observation. Yeah,
Mhm.
the thing I want to say about the opening is everybody gasped. I gasped, and I
Yeah.
noticed everyone else gasped.
It was because it was just
Great
I
opening.
have to tell you, because we saw him last August in person at D23, and he looks shockingly old to me for being like our age.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
It's the gray and the hair is so
It's
short.
the mustache.
Yeah.
It's what it is,
Yeah.
I think.
The bad part, Scott, is that we realize we're all getting old now when you see that.
Right.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not.
okay. You're not good. That's my feeling. Like, oh, if he's old, that means I'm old too.
And you know what? You still get up in the morning and Seinfeld's on TV, so you see him years ago.
Yeah, see him young. I know. Well, now I'm thinking of the opening of now you're on the ride, and that they bring you up into the screen as you're soaring.
Yes.
That was another gasp.
That was a huge gasp.
That's probably the coolest scene in the whole thing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
the opening, they did a great job with that.
They really did. I mean, and having that as being the opening scene, I think just it set the pace for it, the whole thing.
So like I said, it's big and it's loud and it's a spectacle, and the reveal as you come up, especially if you're sitting like we did the first time we were in C3.
Mm-hmm.
So when C2 got up into the air, and we weren't looking at the back of their seats anymore, and holy cow.
Now you see it.
I watched that video just actually an hour or two ago, and it was Margita commented on it. None of the other three, because she was sitting on the end, none of the other three of us could see it yet.
Because she could see it before us, yeah.
And all three of us were like, oh, wow.
And I think she goes, oh, wow, look at this, or something like that. I can't remember.
So
she said what it was.
Oh.
I don't know if we're saying what it was. She was like, oh, it's a...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she gave it away. She's no spoilers.
We're not going to give it away.
Yeah, and I think we all really appreciated that it held up to our other experiences that we love on that ride, which is awesome. But I'm thinking about when we walked off, I had one complaint about it. Otherwise, I mean, it was spectacular. The only complaint I had was it was so good. It felt like they could have put more scenes. I wish it kept going.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could have made it like 4 minutes longer.
So it's still 4 minutes. There's 10 scenes.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool.
They're not cheaping it. It's not.
No.
I'm just saying. I was really engaged and enjoying it. And you start thinking about what other parts.
12 minutes, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It wouldn't get bored if they could bring in other great aspects of our country and show them.
Mm-hmm. And they picked beautiful areas. That's for sure.
They did.
It was to show you. We got a beautiful country to celebrate for 250-year anniversary.
Semi-quincentennial.
Yeah.
That's a hard one to say.
I love that word.
I can't say it.
I just say it's 250. It's just 250
is easy. All right. I
always thought sesquicentennial was the coolest one, but
I'm going to try some questions on you guys with all your, now these guys are experienced. They had deep experience at Disney World and a lot of recent experiences. They're there a lot. So I want to talk about first your favorites right now at Disney World. And you give me 1, 2, it doesn't matter. Share the question, split it up. It's up to you with
rides or
experiences.
Just overall.
I'm going to give you a specific question. Ready?
Oh, okay.
If someone gave you 3 Disney World days next week, what would be the first thing you'd book or plan? Karen's raising her hand. Yes, Karen, go.
Yeah, I made notes is why.
I figured I saw your phone there.
Okay, hold on. I got to pull my notes back up here.
You'll inspire Scott with your notes.
After Kurt went on about how organized you are.
I am organized. I just forgot what number it was on your list here.
Number one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I put, first of all, this is very specific. Just go with me on this one. Boardwalk Villa, garden view, 1 bedroom with a balcony facing Epcot, overlooking the main garden behind the lobby, because that's where we stayed the beginning of May. Okay. Dinner at Chefs de France and a Magic Kingdom fireworks cruise after an early dinner at Citricos.
Wow. Talk about getting, she's so proud of herself.
Wow.
And it's actually all written out.
Wow.
Scott, does she have a birthday coming up that you could plan? That was
7 months, 8 months.
I remember us talking about that experience that you had at the boardwalk that you were really pleased with because of the cheat view that you have.
A standard view room.
It was a standard view room that overlooked the boardwalk and we could see the fireworks.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was just,
it was crazy.
and then I sat out on the balcony and it was it was overcast and then it just started to rain and I wasn't getting wet and it was just beautiful. It was the most relaxing thing I've done since the cruise.
Karen, I'm getting the vibe. Like, I think we've talked about this on my podcast recently. Staying at a Disney resort, this is one of the reasons, especially the ones that are close to the action, like the boardwalk is, of course, being on the Epcot and Hollywood Studios so close in your back door there. Yeah, that feeling you get sitting on the deck. I mean, boy, it's pretty special. Now, okay, Chef de France. Why Chef de France for lunch?
I love being in there. I love the food and then looking out over the World Showcase. And it's just watching people walk by with their baguettes and their drinks. And I don't know. It's something that just makes me feel happy.
That's a good one. That's one from years ago. Speaking of Margita's experience, I remember doing research the old fashioned way, like Diz blogs or something, Diz boards and
the Zaggett's Guide.
Yeah.
But saying they still have the prefect lunch that was like a sandwich and a soup or
Yeah. And that's usually what we get because the beef bourguignon's on that.
Yeah. And it's just relaxing and it's good food.
Good wine.
Good wine. Yeah. Can never go wrong with the wine.
One of my things lately is try to logistically do things so that I'm not running all over the property, but I'm okay. This is your day. You're running over to Citricos, which has become one of my favorites. People were talking about it for a while, and when I finally went there, I had such a great time. And it was such a good meal. I'm a big fan. I've been trying to tell Margita tonight to book that one because she hasn't done it yet. So why Citricos?
It just the ambiance of it. I don't know. It just seems it's upscale without being upscale, and the location, and it's just I don't know. I feel fancy.
It's the least fancy restaurant. I mean, other than Grand Floridian Cafe, but it's the least fancy of the ones there.
But it feels fancy.
But it still feels fancy.
Right.
I love that too, Karen. You're explaining exactly why I like that one and Flying Fish with the open kitchen. Maybe that's why it feels like it's not fancy.
It doesn't feel so
stuffy,
restaurant-y.
Yeah. But it's still a signature restaurant.
Yeah.
With amazing food. I'm with you 100%. I like that casual atmosphere, but still an amazing dining experience. And hey, you give me a filet mignon. I mean, I'm not going to be too disappointed.
Right.
But that's
give me a good steak, man. Give me meat.
I'm with you there. And then you picked another, I think, of things. I was fortunate to go with Mandy Ray and Tony Ann, Kevin Curtis, Alan and his wife. We did, and Deirdre was with us. we did the fireworks cruise. We were just talking about this. I don't want to give it away, but we're thinking about if we can pull this off when we're down there in September, because if we can get 10 people to go, so they may be asking you. You might get an invite to do that or at Epcot. But yeah, so you're picking, did you say Magic Kingdom to do the cruise? Fireworks
Pick
cruise?
Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done the Epcot one. I like the Magic Kingdom one because it's got a much larger boat radius to go around and kind of visit areas around there.
Yeah, the pregame is better.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why I was thinking about this? Because my friend Joe is going to be there for a day, and we're going to spend a day in Epcot. That's what I was thinking. That's why I have not done the Magic Kingdom one, so I'd love to do that. I like your idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was thinking.
They take you to the Shoe Tree. They take you by Wilderness Lodge and Fort Wilderness, and they've got a lot of behind Contemporary. They've got a lot of room to
take you on the boat,
take you around before you park and do fireworks.
Right.
We're definitely not going to get through all these questions. I'll have to have you back on. I'll save some of these for part 2.
Not a problem.
I'm enjoying the conversation. Now, this one's for Scott then. What's one Disney experience you've done recently that remind you why you keep coming back to Disney World?
To Disney World.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the cruise, so if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, because that's Disney at its best. But, we're trying hard at Disney World too. Why do I keep coming back to Disney World? It's just without like buttering up the people I work with. But, like the cast has gotten better again. Mm-hmm. It really has. And the cast is what makes it, right? Saying that as a guest, not as somebody that works there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, a specific one, I don't know. It's just generally, smiling faces and people that are nice and go out of their way to do stuff for you.
Let's sneak this in there because I wanted to talk about the other new attractions. Right after you took me and Margita, you took Dave and Veronica. The next day,
Rock and Roller Coaster.
To the Rock and Roller Coaster with the Muppets. Can you talk about what's your experience with that now that you rode it?
It's the same ride.
Yeah.
Right? So, as far as that goes, it's different music, but it's the same ride.
That makes sense.
I love the queue.
What they did with the queue was really good.
It's amazing how much Muppet stuff they either have or made for this ride in a hurry.
Yeah.
Boy, people missed when they closed. I was there today. They closed the Muppets 3D. Yeah. People dressed up like the Muppets locals. And I realized how much people really are enamored with the Muppets. So this is good that they got a good representation in the queue.
Yeah, it is because, people had a fit when they took him out of Magic Kingdom, the show over there by Hall of Presidents.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I thought
but they keep taking him out.
Yeah.
They won't do this one for a while. If past is anything, it'll be another 30 years. But
yeah.
Did they have a pre-show then that was decent? Like they used to have Aerosmith, obviously.
So we got into the room for the pre-show after it had already begun. So I don't know why it is, but I know that at the end of it, it comes down to they've got a minute and a half to get us to the show.
Right.
Yeah. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. There's an animatronic scooter. There's the band, the Kermit and Miss Piggy and others that pop up on screens. It's very cool.
And then I think the little penguin guys were doing the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on the soundboard.
Yeah, right on the soundboard. So it was cute. And then all of the, all of the Muppet stuff all throughout the queue and
the station.
Yeah, the station's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the station's phenomenal.
Yeah, they did a really good job on putting all of that in there. So it's really neat. There's so much to look at.
Did you ride it 3 times in a row?
No.
Nope. First of all,
I couldn't do that.
So it was down when we got there.
Oh, okay.
So we had to wait. And when we got into the line, it was outside of the actual queue.
It was a long
So it took us an hour and 10 minutes to get through it and ride it. And they cut your wristband off when you walked out. they gave us wristbands at the front of the park for it.
Yeah.
And they cut the wristband off as you exit.
Oh,
So
okay.
you could only
So you were only getting one
Yeah.
one
time
ride.
on this.
Yeah.
And they pushed us through the queue. They didn't let us stop and take pictures, which they normally do in these things.
Yeah.
It was keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just trying to get you on the ride and off the ride is all what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, let's see. I got another one for you. Maybe Karen's got her notes. What's a Disney World attraction, restaurant, or experience that you think is underrated right now?
for a restaurant, Tiffin's.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there something recently that you've been there? I mean, that's always been, I know that's always, I don't know if people know about it that well.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
People know Nomad, but I don't think they know Tiffin's as much. But I mean, we
It's not
went.
cheap.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's a signature restaurant.
Yeah. And it's not a fast restaurant to eat in. It's,
Right.
it takes some time and it's in the park.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's cutting into your day if you do it that way.
I like
Yeah.
that choice though, because I haven't heard anyone talk about it recently on my show.
Yeah, we just did it
And people have always
in
enjoyed
the
it.
last couple months.
Yeah. In the last couple months, we did it. Yeah.
Definitely last quarter at least.
Yeah.
Anything in particular
I
that you
really
had that
enjoyed it.
remember?
I'm sorry.
Was something that you had there that was good?
Wow.
You had the pork chop.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was not a pork chop. It was
Pork.
like pork three ways.
Yeah,
Kinda
that's
deal.
what it was. Yeah.
And all three ways it was delicious.
Yummy.
Yeah.
And the server was fantastic, the guy we
Mhm.
had.
Yeah.
The room was fantastic. It was all these kind of mural bas relief kind of things on the wall that were made out of scraps of the original costumes from Animal Kingdom.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which was really neat. Yeah.
One of those things that I'm not creative enough to come up with. The idea of that even,
Mhm. So, but yeah, it was a very good experience. We really enjoyed it. And I think it's underrated.
Love it. Okay, you got
So-
an attraction too? Did you?
Yeah. I have two. Little Mermaid and People Mover.
I'm not surprised.
The
by
Little
people-
Mermaid ride is so good and never has a line.
I know.
And it tells the whole story, which we don't do anymore.
Right.
I know it's a book report ride, but it actually tells the Little Mermaid story in, whatever.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
We actually had, that's funny you say that it doesn't have a line because Margie and I had the Fast Pass for a particular day. And we're like, okay, we don't need it for this one. We'll just go over there. And there was a line there. Holy cow. What's going on? We turned around. We're going to have to use our lightning lane.
That usually happens when like Tiana's and Big Thunder and Haunted Mansion all go down at the same time,
That
Right.
might,
Then people go over there. Yeah.
which is the perfect storm because the same people do the maintenance on all three of those rides.
oh, no wonder. No wonder. Big
So when
Thunder-
it happens, it means two of them are waiting. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, there's an insider.
Yeah.
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 It's really awful when it happens first thing in the morning.
You said the TTA. I'm not surprised. I hear that from geeks all the time. I kind of chuckle about it because we've always loved it. And so do other people of us who are geeks.
When I started going to Disney World, I was too small to go on Space Mountain. So that was like my first experience in Space Mountain was riding People Mover through it,
I'll go on, like, if he's at work and I go by myself, I'll go on there. I got my popcorn, I got my soda, and then I'll just ask to stay on one or two more times. And they generally let me.
It's a cool place to watch the fireworks.
It's a great place to watch the fireworks.
By the way, so is a Swiss Family Treehouse.
Yeah, I've heard
But
that.
they've been closing it in the dark now. At night, when
Okay.
it's dark, they've been closing it. So
So what's a underrated experience?
The Segway tour at Fort Wilderness.
you are
Wow.
right.
Wow, you just pulled that one. Wow, I didn't know they still had that.
Yeah, we did that not too long ago either. It was awesome.
Are they those segways from 1980 or something like that?
They are the original Segways because they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
And they put a couple people on scales before the tour started
Yeah. To make sure they would fit on
because
it.
they've got, I don't know what it is, 250 weight limit or something. And
Yeah.
and they put people on scales before we left.
Okay, I'll have to wait then. I'm trying to lose
Yeah.
weight.
It may not be. It's online. It may not be 250.
Don't worry about
I
it.
think it was more than that, but
Don't worry. That's a great answer. So where do they go? Do you know?
yeah. So
You guys did it.
we started at the Meadow Trading Post, which is where everything starts for
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, canoe rentals, all the rest of that. We went through a couple of the different loops. We went all the way out to Tricircle D Ranch. That was a bathroom break.
Yeah.
Mostly. And look at the horses. We went to the Forsaken loop that has been abandoned now. That was the, what do you call it? Primitive loop that they used to have. Hike in, hike out.
What that was? One was? Oh.
So it was not all on roads. That was in grass on the horse trail,
Mm-hmm.
Really?
that part of it. And there were a couple of those. We have, like where we took the pictures was not on pavement
Right.
either.
Wow.
So it was awesome. And
was
I don't
cool.
know. Now, you think that walking around Disney is hard?
Oh my gosh.
Standing on one of those things where every little movement makes it move and trying to stand still.
Your legs hurt.
Oh wow, yeah, you're using muscles you didn't know you had.
And I will tell you, they warn you at the beginning several times about not locking your knees because you will pass out. And that if you pass out, you're not going to fall because it's balanced, but you will wake up in a different place than you were.
You guys know Margita pretty well. I don't know if you know that she can be a klutz. So I'm not too sure. But,
so there is I don't know, we'll say a half-hour training session before you ever leave the parking lot or the facility there.
And you have to go
have to go through a slalom. You have to be able to make a circle in place. They run you through the ringer before you ever
I think there was someone who
go
couldn't
forward.
do it, who actually ended up not doing it because they couldn't complete the.
I don't remember that. I'll be honest with you. I think it's very rare that somebody isn't able to do it.
And I think they weren't 100% sure they wanted to do it, so I think it was
That
an
may
easy
be.
way out.
I know there was a girl that got there and turned out she wasn't 16 and she didn't go on the tour.
Yeah, you had to be 16.
It's a motorized vehicle.
half the fun is being on a Segway.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm running this through my mind. Margita would be a scream. Like, can you imagine her? She'd be laughing. That test run would be very fun.
It's really fun, and it's not. Well, I'm going to say it's not that expensive, but we had a pretty good discount on it.
Yeah, but I still don't think it was that expensive.
It's not $100.
Yeah.
I want to say it might be $79.
I think it was I think it was like 94.
Maybe it was. Okay.
Because of his discount. But still it was still, I personally think it was a good deal. There was a couple there that this was like they go like once a month.
Yeah.
And do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
The guy that we had been doing the tour since like the day it started.
Right.
And he was retiring like a week later. So we were one of his last ones.
Yeah. And he was very good.
Great answers, Karen. Love your research.
Thanks,
All right, I'm going to ask Scott.
Yeah.
Well, Scott's doing good too. Well, this is one's for him as a cast member.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if I'm going to do one or two of these, but let's do the first one. Without giving away any secrets, what do you think Disney does better than most people realize?
Mr. Cast member.
So I didn't know, I know that like people get pixie dusted, right? Go through the fast pass, whatever, right?
Yeah, right.
I didn't know that that was like in the rotation. So we have a thing called, I think I can just say what it is. Maybe not. Anyway, we have a thing that we do at the ride where we go and get a family out of line as they're coming in the entrance, pull them out of line, take them up the exit, put them on the next log that comes in, go into the gift shop, get their photo printed out, bring it to them, meet them at the end of the ride with a printout of their photo.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah.
And that's an assignment. I got it Christmas Eve. First time it popped up on the thing, I went to the coordinator. I was like, what is this? I think I've heard these words before, but not used together. And I don't know what I'm doing.
How'd you do on your first assignment?
We did all right. We picked a good family. Didn't realize there were 12 of them, but
Oh, really?
they didn't all come in together.
But then it made it an even neater experience
It
for
did.
you.
And actually, the grandma didn't ride and that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
You got to improvise, Scott.
yeah, but that's, one of those things that I know Busch Gardens and SeaWorld are doing it. I've never really heard of other ones doing it.
Right.
But it's something that's, not just a thing that might happen. It's something that they're like, go do this.
Yeah, my daughter talked about that too. I think I had her on the
So
show.
I can only speak to the fact that we do it at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I can't imagine we're the only people in the 4 parks that do that.
Or do you think, I'm wondering if there's some creativity with the cast members. Like you said, that's your thing there, but they're inspired to do that no matter where you're working,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. And like one of the first days that I worked, some people came up, they work at Tiana's and Disneyland. And they came up and just asked us a couple of questions, and they've already looked. It's a 65-minute wait. They're not going to wait in line for the ride that they work at.
Yeah.
And one of the coordinators looked at it. It wasn't me they were talking to, but looked at the person they were talking to and was like, did they want to ride? And he goes, I don't know. She's like, well, go ask them and just send them up the lightning lane. Like, what are you doing? And then she like made a big deal of all of you guys. If you feel like it, you can send them up the lightning lane. Like, don't do it for everybody.
Yeah.
But,
Make it
you
special.
have that discretion.
Make a guest day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I think
So.
Yeah, Lindsay said she's working in retail. I think they had certain things there were snacks or something. They had a number of that they wanted to give away that day, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Yeah. It's on Mickey.
Yep.
That's what they tell you.
I'm going to do another one. This one's a little more technical, I think. You got to listen carefully. What's something guests often overlook that cast members appreciate? Because I know, I think cast members, I like this question because you run into cast members that love Disney World because they got some deep knowledge in something that they share with you. They just seem to really appreciate. It's not just a tour, but something that they share with you that you're like, oh, because we're geeks. I love hearing things like that.
So let me say that I am not begging when I say this, because I'm not, and nobody expects it. At least they shouldn't be. But people hand you stuff all the time. Little wooden coins that they've laser engraved, or just a card that says, hey, thank you. And it's got Tiana. I think there's one on my desk here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Really? Other guests do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they just handed me that.
Oh, wow. I knew.
One time too.
Well, you can kind of see. It was just like a business card.
I think of Bubba.
Thank you, cast members are the heart of Disney. Look how you light up the sky. We appreciate your hard work, long hours, and that friendly smile. Thank you for helping create magical memories that shine brighter than Evangeline. John, Travis, and Aiden Rose.
What other company and their workers get that kind of appreciation?
And just the workers.
Yeah.
Like I literally didn't do anything. I was standing at the wheelchair assist and they didn't even have a wheelchair. They just handed it to me, or they'll hand you a little bag of candy or Christmas cards. Yeah. That's not what's here. That's from Garland.
Like,
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, people would just come by and hand you a Christmas card.
And I know it happens, but
people thank us for working. Like it's ridiculous. It's my job. But people always are like, thank you so much for being here. If it's a holiday or whatever. Like, of course I'm here is when I got scheduled.
That's very thoughtful.
But it does
people,
it makes it worth coming in.
Yeah. I mean, people that recognize other people's efforts and I love that one. Great answer. All right.
It's pretty cool.
He's redeeming himself, Karen.
Hey, I had the segue tour, dang it.
You did, baby.
Yeah, that was
the segue to it.
That was okay. Now you're behind, Karen. So it's like this is like trivia. This is like the trivia on the cruise. Well, let's go to the cruise.
Oof.
All right, Karen. What was your favorite moment from your most recent Disney cruise? I know it was. We were talking about it in our Epcot day. Anyone who I know goes on cruise, that's all they talk about. So I know we were talking about it.
Okay. Well, for me, it was Palo brunch and then Palo dinner on our anniversary.
Do you like Palo? What do they do in lunch as opposed to dinner?
Oh my God. It's like what? 9 courses?
There's like he literally we were like we just ordered a bunch of stuff. It's not really small plates, but it's kind of small plates.
Right.
I don't know. We're both like, man, that was a lot of food. And he comes out, he's like, we're like halfway done.
Yeah. Because they literally hand you the menu and go, pick
Like,
out what you want.
God, you're right. You haven't even brought out the flatbread or the chicken parm.
Yeah. Because you could pick as little or as much as you want. And then we like, well, what do you suggest? He goes, oh, try this and this and this.
And the thing on the cruise, and it's not just at Palo, it's on all the dining rooms. So you're like, I don't really know if I want the pork chop or the beef medallions, I'll just bring them both to you.
Yeah.
Like, oh God.
And that's what people don't realize is they'll
No, I don't need them both,
but they want you to enjoy.
What's better, the carrot cake or the raspberry mousse? I'll bring them both. I'll bring them all 3 desserts. You guys haven't had dessert, so.
Sounds like they're going to throw some out to the fish if you don't eat everything.
Right.
Right. And then we had the same server for brunch and for dinner. So he already knew us, it was like just that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I know this is the dumbest thing, but in the iced tea, if you order iced tea, the ice cubes are made out of tea so that as they melt, they don't water down your drink.
He loves that.
I think that's the grooviest thing on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Great observation. Yeah, that sounds like a perfect.
Yeah. And it was just like the perfect day. I mean, that was just, our brunch took 2 hours plus.
Yeah. It wasn't fast.
No, but we had nowhere to go. It was Nassau Day. We don't go to Nassau.
I actually did go to Nassau.
Well, yeah, because you forgot hairbrush.
Yeah. By the way, don't do that because you can't buy one on the ship. And if you ask people about a hairbrush in Nassau, they want to braid your hair.
Yeah.
Well,
It was horrible.
I think you should get your hair braided, Scott.
I've had my hair braided.
I was thinking, as I was saying that.
I had a friend that did that.
A pirate.
Yeah, French braided his hair.
I've had my beard braided on Pirate Day.
That's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah. I have done that.
Did you have a favorite moment on your most recent Disney cruise, Scott?
Watching the fireworks on the observation deck up on the concierge level.
Out in the ocean.
You're really close to where they're shooting off.
Yeah.
And it's 30 people, not 3,000 watching them.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, intimate.
And every spot there is a perfect spot because there's nothing over you or in front of you. So, yeah.
Nope. Nobody pushing you aside to steal your spot.
No.
Maybe we were having to hold on because the wind was.
And no posts in the way. And
yeah, don't fall in at this point because everyone's looking up. They're not going to be looking down where you're in the water.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Good one. Well, if one of our listeners has never sailed Disney Cruise Line, what's the thing they don't fully understand until they experience it?
So I said it before kind of in passing, but right now Disney Cruise is Disney at its best.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From top to bottom. The service level, everything on the ship is meticulous. You'll see the occasional Facebook post about, there was paint peeling or whatever, of course, because it sails literally every day of the year. But every single crew member on there is in a great mood and will do whatever they can do for you. It's just, it's at its best.
Yeah.
Food's all great.
Mm-hmm.
The shows are crazy great.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I think I've seen a favorite show, we go on a cruise and there's a new favorite show.
Yeah.
It's, and it's not a casino. There's no casino.
No.
Go to Atlantis when you go to Nassau if you need that. But,
Mm-hmm.
but, it doesn't have to be a family We have a lot of fun with no kids.
Yeah. I mean, we're two adults.
And the kids aren't in the way. Like,
No.
if you're worried about that, too, they're not running all over the ship.
No.
They don't want to leave the kids' clubs. They're just not. That's where they are,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And like for me, it's walking on board. They announce your name, the family name, and there's characters or princesses there to greet you. And it's just that it's like a wave of emotion that hits you because you're like, wow.
They hit you with it as soon as you walk on the ship.
Yeah.
They're bombarding you right from the beginning.
Yeah. But I mean, it hits you and you're like, I mean, the very first one we went on, I was started crying, shocking. I know. But it's just every time we walk on, I feel that way. I just feel it's just the emotion is amazing. And you know that this is going to be the most amazing experience I can do. Then hearing the horns, the ship horns, is just, it's that experience that you won't get anywhere else. When they do, When You Wish Upon a Star and Yo Ho and Dream a Dream, it's just every time the horns go off, I have to open up a door or something to be able to hear it.
We have so many recordings of those horns.
Is there, what's the significance of the horns? Is that when you're taking off, or is it just during different periods?
Yeah. They like to get in horn battles with Royal and Caribbean in the ports. Yeah. Oh, your horn does that? That's cute.
That's cute.
Showing off horns.
Ours do.
That's cool.
Here.
Listen to this.
You like Encanto? Because here's the horn singing We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Right. And you want to hear Small World? Get that stuck in your head? Here, we'll play that horn.
Good. Anything else you want to say about cruising? Because I know you guys love it.
Go do it.
Go do it. I mean, honestly, don't be afraid to do it. It's an amazing experience. It's addicting.
In
a good way.
She was reading me cruise prices last night.
Yeah, I see that from everyone I've talked to.
But it's an amazing. I mean,
Ask
honestly,
Judy.
I have the philosophy you need to do it at least once to experience Disney that way.
Yeah.
Stop. No, but you need to experience Disney cruise, even if you go on every other cruise lines and you have a favorite that's not Disney. You need to at least try Disney because it's different than any other cruise line in what they do. And that's really the best way I can say it.
Mm-hmm.
Good one. All right. Let's stay with Karen on travel advisor perspective. Let's see. She says she's new, but I don't think she's giving herself enough credit.
Probably not.
Are there questions that clients are asking the most right now?
When's the best time to go? Now.
I think that's always been. Yeah, that's always. I have a perspective on that question. Let's see what you think. Yeah. I mean, I think what they're underlying asking is when's the downtime? When do I not have to wait in lines? When are there's not so many crowds? I think that's what the question really is saying. Do you?
It is. Or when's the best price?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Which is the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Ultimately.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna run discounts when.
Yep.
It's a downish time.
Yep.
So what's the answer to that?
Go when you want to go. Honestly, there's always promotions coming up. Like right now, they just announced the bounce back for next year, for end of this year and next year. So go. I mean, to be very honest, it's not going to get any cheaper, less expensive.
Yeah, we always said
if you want to go.
Book a year in advance.
Yeah.
Sometimes that'll be the promotion, but what's the bounce back that they're talking about?
Bounce back is once, while you're staying after you leave your room, after you check out, within 7 days, if you book within that 7-day window after checkout, they'll give you between 25 and 35% off in your stays into October of next year.
I got to feel that's got to be one of the best deals you can make.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they can really beat that.
No, because right now there is not promotions for next year.
Yeah.
So now you can get the lowest rate.
Yeah. You get this year's price discounted.
Yep.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
That I've heard Margita talk about. What's one planning mistake you see guests make over and over?
Let's see here. Is picking a resort based solely on price and not what you want your plans to be. For example, you have 2 adults, you want to relax, and you're going to pick a value resort because it's the cheapest price. When really you probably need to do a moderate or even a deluxe because you just want to relax. You want to go to the pool. You want to hang out and enjoy the resort and then go to the parks at night. Last thing you want is all the kids running around because, or all the cheerleaders are there because they've got, cheerleading events going on.
I like that one. That is really good because I've said that about the moderates. I always said, I know price is an issue, but the moderates are a dramatic difference in exactly what you're talking about.
And not that big a difference in the grand scheme of things for what you're spending on this trip.
Right.
Not that big a difference between All Stars and Riverside. Didn't you stay at Riverside this time?
We did. And I tell you, I thought it was stunning. We stayed at the mansions. I was like blown away.
You remember what Deborah told Kevin when he said he'd bought DVC? She asked him if it was as nice as Port Orleans.
Is that right?
But that's not a bad question to ask.
No, it's not.
Especially for what he paid for it.
Yeah.
That property, again, I love the idea of the mansions. It looks very, like Karen, you were talking about with Citricos. It looks very expensive, but it's designed like little mansions. It's like scaled down. I was really impressed with that. And then to be able to walk over to French Quarter with that vibe and be on the water where you could take the boat down to Disney Springs. Very impressed. Right. But yeah, I think a huge difference. Like you said, it's mostly like you said on Krause. It's not that little kids are bad, but if you're right, if your vibe is, if you got little kids and that's what you want,
great.
All Stars is all about that. But they're running around, they're doing what little kids do. But man, you just go to Port Orleans Riverside and you don't see any of that.
No.
Very little. Interesting. Yeah. Great answer.
Oh, there we go. That's my biggest one.
I'm going to stay on this. I'm going to give you one more on the travel advisor. You're doing so good. You can get an A if you do good on this one.
Okay.
What's one piece of advice that can dramatically improve a Disney vacation?
Be flexible.
Yep. There it is.
Because things change. Weather, ride closures, how you feel when you wake up in the morning. You may have, walked way too much around the parks and you're like, I am not doing a rope drop. You know what? What can we do relaxing today? Sometimes you got to just be willing to go, I'm not going to just do everything I can do in this trip. I want to have a vacation. I want to be flexible. I need to be able to relax.
And my example is when you've been wanting to ride the new Thunder ride that's been reimagined and it's down twice when you go see it because Scott's team's not taking care of that over there.
I don't work there.
Now that I know, they're taking care of Tiana's. They're not taking care of Big Thunder. But
and Haunted Mansion.
You can't get you can't get disappointed. You just got to roll with the punches in that.
Right.
And we ended up getting on it later in the day.
Yeah.
It was not a problem.
Did you have a lightning lane for it at some point?
Yeah, we did. So, right. We had.
So you got it back because the problem is, there's a point of no return in every ride as to whether if the ride shuts down, you're going to get a replacement lightning lane or not. Like you don't get one for just I was in line. At Tiana's, you have to be past the lightning lane merge point, basically into the salt mine.
No.
So, that does affect things.
Yeah.
especially when a ride is going down or a ride is not opening at 9:00 with everything else.
Of course, I was thinking they just refurbed this thing. Why is it going down twice today? All right.
When we're done recording, I can tell you.
It's okay. That's funny. A fun Disney geek question. I think it's Scott's turn first, but I want you both
Yes, it is his
to
turn.
answer this. If you could instantly transport yourselves anywhere on Disney property right now, where are you sitting and what are you ordering?
Right now, I'm sitting in the main room at Raglan Road at the bar, drinking Blacksmiths.
I love Raglan Road. I had a really fun day with Scott. I don't know if Karen even knows. But we had Dan with us.
Yeah, the three of us.
Was it just the three of us? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We had a good day at Disney Springs. Raglan Road was part of that.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't know, last summer?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was last year.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
I actually got a text message yesterday from one of the bartenders at Raglan Road of him in a golf cart with his kid, and it just said, "Miss you."
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Because it's been 2 whole months since we saw him.
What's it about Raglan Road that you like, Scott?
I love Irish music more than I should. And not just U2 and Van Morrison, like the whole deal.
Yeah, the folk stuff.
It's super chill. It's very talented. You know, man, I can't play banjo, but those people do better than some of the country guys.
Mm-hmm.
And the dancers, again, we have some friends that are dancers there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one is James, kind of the main guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's kind of cool when you're sitting at the bar and he comes by to say hi after his set or whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's good beer. It's good food.
Delicious.
They have an actual shepherd's pie, not a cottage pie. By the way,
yes,
off topic, but not particularly, Rose and Crown has updated their menu and they no longer have a shepherd's pie. It is called cottage pie because it doesn't have lamb in it. And it never should have been called shepherd's pie.
Yes.
But they have changed the name finally after years.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they listen to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. I love it too.
But that's where I am.
No wonder we get along so well. It's one of my favorite places too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'd be sitting next to him with an espresso martini.
Okay. You like it there too, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to give you the same question. If you could instantly transport yourself anywhere Disney property right now, where are you sitting and what are you ordering?
I would actually be at the Yachtsman with a wonderful steak in front of me and a bottle of Pinot Noir.
Ooh, I don't know that I knew you were a steak person, Karen, but you know, I haven't done the Yachtsman, so I'm a little bit, I like that answer.
Yep.
Did you ever do the little bar next door to that, next to the Yachtsman? We really enjoyed that with the sliders. But Yachtsman. Is that one of your favorites then, you think, on property?
It is. Yes. It's one of my favorites.
The steaks.
I think the steaks, the service.
Location, right?
Location is amazing. Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Oh boy, you just gave me another idea.
It's to me more casual too.
Yeah.
You know, high ceilings and all that jazz, but it's great food and it's a signature restaurant.
Yeah. Very good food.
And it is a steakhouse.
Yeah.
This has been a lot of fun talking to you guys. I knew it would be. I got to have you back on it. I don't think I could come up with more questions. I'll wait to get some more experience.
I think we have plenty still here.
Yeah, there's plenty here
we could save for later.
You know, yeah, save for later.
But one last question. I'll have Scott go first, and then we'll have Karen finish. But after all these trips, cruises, you're planning all your Disney days, what is it that keeps you two still coming back all the time? Scott?
So
I know you got to go to work, but
the answer is supposed to be, right? It cuts the commute way down. Way down. Although I'll tell you, from Magic Kingdom to Fort Wilderness still takes like 20 minutes. But so the answer is supposed to be, you know, because it's so magic, right? So honestly, it's familiarity. You know, I've been going there for good Lord, 52 years, right?
You know what?
51 years.
I wanted you to talk about that because you showed me what was it? Did you have pictures?
That Fort Wilderness thing.
The Fort Wilderness package deal that you
went
Do you
want me to pull it up?
Yeah, I'll give you a second. Pull that up. And what was the package? Because this came up in another. I've had this conversation with someone else.
It was insane.
And this was 1975, right?
September of 75. My mom was the kind that did scrapbooks where she was like, we left the house at 2:11 in the morning and the mileage on the truck was this, and we bought gas here and paid this much per gallon and got this many miles a gallon. Like, it was like a travel log. It wasn't even a scrapbook.
A trip report.
Yeah. And so she had all these pictures. She has pictures of the map of Treasure Island before it was Discovery Island, before it was now abandoned. Back then, the Pioneer Hall, the Hoop-de-Doo review menu, but it was the camping adventure that we went on. So it was 6 nights at Fort Wilderness Campground, 7 days of Walt Disney World transportation system, 7 days of unlimited access to the Magic Kingdom. Now, remember, this was ticket book time, so access was like $4, but whatever. That was like, 3 hours of work for somebody back then.
Right.
1 Magic Kingdom ticket book, good for 16 attractions. 1 Walt Disney World Treasure Island excursion. This is per person.
Right.
7 days use of a bicycle, canoe, or pedal boat. And then each person also got a coupon for one of the following: either dinner in the distinctive country club atmosphere of the golf resort, which is now Shades of Green. Ticket for Hoop-de-Doo musical review featuring, Hoop-de-Doo. The Polynesian luau, when they used to do that. The Papiti Bay veranda dining, also at the Polynesian. A mini speedboat ride for an hour, or 18 holes of golf on either the Palm or Magnolia course. And then you also got 3 of the following per person: 1 hour's use of a sailboat or pedal boat, a moonlight cruise around the waters of the world, Magic Kingdom ticket book, good for 5 more attractions, a tennis lesson for a half hour at the Contemporary, or lunch in either Papiti Bay Veranda, Liberty Tree Tavern, Pioneer Hall, Top of the World. That would have been now California Grill. The Trophy Room, which must be at the golf shop or golf resort, and then the Village Restaurant, which I think was Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village. And the total per person rate per person for an adult quadruple, as they called it, was $65 for adults and $33 for kids. We paid $195 because my sister was only 2 at the time.
For 4 of you.
For 4 of us, $195.
Yes, all of that and the price is pretty astounding, but the fact that in 1975 they actually had all those things to do is also quite impressive.
Right.
Yeah.
Love hearing that list, and a lot of it's still there today.
Yeah. Yeah. And all of it probably cost close to $195.
Yeah. I'm sorry the luau is gone.
Yeah.
Not really.
That was something really cool.
Back then it was. When I went, we had a funny night. We had a strange night time we went.
That happened.
That's incredible. All right, Karen. Great job, Scott. So after all these trips, cruises, planning, Disney days, what is that thing that keeps you two coming back?
It's the place that makes me forget about everything else. It's the place that actually brings me true happiness.
Yeah. Emotional.
Like I'll be driving over there. It's really funny. I'll be driving over and I'm like, oh, I've got this going on. And I go underneath the sign, or I go through one of the toll plazas, and I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's just, I walk around and people ask me, they go, don't you get bored going? No, I don't.
It's a different trip every time we go.
Yeah.
Wow. Even for you guys that go so often. But you stay overnight a lot too. So you get the experience like
We
you're
do.
not a local, like you're coming
Right.
from.
Yeah.
I love my dogs.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just need to take them to the borders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it ended up being that way when the weekend they were there.
Mhm.
We just last minute, we were like, all right, I called the border. I'm like, can you take them?
Yeah, because that wasn't the plan.
No, we weren't planning on, we were planning to go, come over, spend the day with you, do Soarin, come home, and then go back the next morning with Dave and Veronica, drive back over. And then we just decided, you know what? We can use a night away from them.
Well, and
And it worked out because that way we got to stay later with you and, do that.
Relax.
and not have to drive home, turn around, and come right back the next morning. I mean,
Right.
I can
So-
appreciate that for sure.
Mhm.
Guys, this has been so much fun. We got to do it again. I hope you'll stay
Yeah,
in
for
touch.
sure.
And
Yep.
I'm so glad. Yeah. Thank you for spending time with us when we're down there. We love seeing you.
Oh, I love seeing
And
you.
it's not just because you get me free tickets into Soaring Over America.
that was very coincidental.
Yeah.
But it worked out.
I'm not going to expect that every time.
Yeah, I don't think anything's opening in September, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Ooh,
Is there
maybe
anything
level
new?
99.
Is there anything? Then all the stuff they're building. Yeah, I can't think of any.
A lot of stuff next year.
I mean, I didn't see the rock and roller coaster, so I'm gonna be looking.
Yeah, see, I
forward to-
can't help with that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Once
to-
they open,
Once it opens, it's open.
unless I happen to know somebody there, and I don't know anybody at all.
I'll get a lightning lane.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
Okay.
check out Mickey Fowl podcast. Listen to them. You guys produce one every week, right?
Just about.
Yeah.
We try to.
Occasionally things happen, but yeah.
All right. We'll be talking to you. Stay in touch.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Cool deal.
Thank you.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Man, that was a fun one. Scott and Karen, thank you so much for coming on the show and spending time with us. We always love seeing you in Disney World, and I love that this episode felt just like hanging out with friends in the parks. I want to take a moment to thank everyone who supports the show through Travel and Tiaras. Margie and Judy are helping so many of you plan Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Universal, and beyond. And when you book or transfer your trip to them, supporting them supports the show. So thank you. It really means a lot to our family, and it helps keep this little Disney Geek community going strong. Again, you can reach to them through their email, travelandtiaras@gmail.com. Don't worry about memorizing it. It's in the show notes every single week on that app that you listen to the show, or you can message us on Facebook. And my Patreon family, thank you so much. Patreon's a website you can go to pledge a donation to the show. And I thank you so much. Your support helps keep the podcast going, helps cover the costs and producing the show week after week, and it puts fuel in my tank, and I appreciate that so much. If you'd like to support us there, you can find us at patreon.com/geekin on WDW. I appreciate every one of you more than you know. And I'm thinking about reaching out to you soon to be guests on the podcast, especially you Patreon supporters, because you're such geeky, knowledgeable people that will make a great content for the show. If you've got an idea for a show, definitely reach out to me. I'd love to get you on the show. And tell me, what's one Disney experience that keeps calling you back? Is it a resort, a restaurant, a ride, a cast member moment, a cruise? Come share it with us on Facebook or on the podcast. And how about a Disney trip report? Give us some stories. Share some tips. Again, we love hearing those great Disney geek memories that you share with us. I'd love for you to come on the show. You can email me, kurt.stone@geekinonww.com, or I'm on Facebook. You can message me there, because that's what this community is all about, sharing our best tips and memories from our travels to our happy place. Thank you so much for listening and going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We love this community, and we love you geeks. Until next time, keep taking care of each other, have a magical day, and may all your dreams come true.